upon me and I will answer you. This is enough. If we were just to finish with this ayah on the power of dua, wallahi, inshallah ta'ala, it would be enough. وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمُ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. And your Lord said, call upon me and I will answer you. We asked the brothers just to turn it down a little touch, because when I'm going to raise my voice, it's going to hurt everybody's ears. وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمُ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. Your Lord said, make dua to me and I will answer you. This is a promise from Allah. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُخْلِفُ الْمِيعَادِ. Allah's dua will not be answered. Understand that this person doesn't know Allah. It's not that your dua is so powerful. It's not that you are so righteous. It's not that Allah answers the dua of the one who calls upon Him. In fact, in this ayah, Allah Azza wa Jalla says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ عَنْ عِبَادَتِي. Those people who are too proud to worship me, they're too proud to make dua to me. سَيَدْخُلُونَ جَهَنَّمَ دَاخِرِينَ. Look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word ibadah and dua together like synonyms. That dua, the essence of ibadah is dua. And that's why we hear that the Prophet ﷺ said, Ad-du'a huwa al-ibadah. Dua is what ibadah is. Like he said, Al-Hajj Arafah, Hajj is about Arafah. And if the whole of Hajj comes down to Arafah, the whole of ibadah comes down to dua. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, He tells us, ادعوا ربكم تضرعا وخفيا إنه لا يحب المعتدين ولا تفسدوا في الأرض بعد إصلاحها وادعوه خوفا وطمعا إن رحمة الله قريب من المحسنين. Allah said, call upon your Lord, make dua to your Lord. تضرعا. Show your humility, show your desperation, show your need. Show your need of Allah. Like in the hadith of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, أَلِقُوا يَا ذَا الْجَلَالِ وَالْإِكْرَامِ كَمَا قَالَ. Plead with Allah. Plead with Allah by saying, يَا ذَا الْجَلَالِ وَالْإِكْرَامِ. Plead with Allah. Call upon Allah and show your desperation, show your need of Allah. وَخُفْيَا, and in private. Indeed, Allah doesn't love those people who transgress and don't corrupt on the earth after it has been made right. And call upon Allah in fear and hope. When you make dua to Allah, what do you make dua? What are your emotions when you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Al-khawf wal-raja. The fear of Allah and hope in Allah. Inna rahmatallahi qareebun min al-muhsinin. The mercy of Allah is near to the people who do good. Look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about the power of dua, that His rahmah is near to the people who make dua for Him. They make dua. إِذَا دَعَانِ فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي وَيُؤْمِنُوا بِي لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ. If my servants ask about me, then tell them I'm near. How is it? How is that Allah Azza wa Jalla is near when Allah is above His arsh? فوق سبع سماوات. 7 heavens above the 7 heavens. يخافون ربهم من فوقهم. They fear their Lord who is above them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is near. He is near in His hearing, in His sight, in His knowledge, and in His answering of the dua of the person who makes dua to Him. He says, I answer the dua of the person who makes dua. He didn't say, I answer the dua of the righteous, I answer the dua of the wali, I answer the dua of the prophet. He said, I answer the dua of anyone who makes dua to me. So let them respond to me and let them believe in me so they might be rightly guided. And Allah Azza wa Jalla says, أَمَّن يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ أَإِلَهٌ مَعَ اللَّهِ قَلِيلًا مَا تَذَكَّرُونَ. Who is it who answers upon in desperate need when they make dua? And who is it that will remove affliction from you? And who is it that will give you authority on the earth? Is there any God that deserves to be worshipped besides Allah? How little is it that you remember? And so now I'm going to tell you what we can benefit from all of these ayat. It's a very profound statement the Shaykh said. He said,
رب اجعلني مقيم الصلاة ومن ذريتي ربنا وتقبل دعائي ربنا اغفر لي ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب.
For this reason, the more a person venerates knowing Allah, and the stronger a person's connection is to knowing Allah, the more and the greater their dua will be. And the more they will show their need before Allah. And that's why the prophets and the messengers were the greatest of the people in achieving dua. And that is something that they did in every single situation and every single circumstance. And Allah Azza wa Jal praises them for this in the Quran. When He says, إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا يُسَارِعُونَ فِي الْخَيْرَاتِ وَيَدْعُونَنَا رَغَبًا وَرَهَبًا وَكَانُوا لَنَا خَاشِعِينَ. They used to rush to do good deeds. And they used to make dua to us in hope and fear. And they used to submit themselves to us with humility. Allah praised them for this, because they were the people who knew Allah the best and had the strongest connection with Allah. So the more you know Allah, and the more you know Allah's names and His attributes and His actions, the stronger and the more powerful your dua will be. And look at how He describes the prophets. Some people ask, how should I get my dua accepted? Wallahi, I don't know anything better than this. إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا يُسَارِعُونَ فِي الْخَيْرَاتِ. They used to rush to do good deeds. Rush to do good deeds. If you want your dua to be accepted, rush and race to do good deeds. وَيَدْعُونَنَا رَغَبًا وَرَهَبًا. And call upon Allah in fear and hope. Some people, they make a mistake in this. They say, we call upon Allah out of nothing but love. There's no doubt that we love Allah more than anything else. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah ta'ala, he commented on this. He said, أساس كل خير أن تعلم أن ما شاء الله كان وما لم يشأ لم يكن. He said, the foundation of everything good is for you to know that whatever Allah wills will happen, and whatever Allah did not will not happen. فَتَيَقَّنَ حِينَئِذٍ. So the person will become sure at that time أَنَّ الْحَسَنَاتِ مِنْ نِعَمِهِ, that all of the good deeds are part of Allah's blessings and favors. What will the person then do? What will the person then know? The person فَتَشْكُرَهُمْ عَلَيْهَا. Then the person will thank Allah for them. وَتَتَضَرَّعَ إِلَيْهِ. And the person will become humble before Allah, begging Allah not to cut off those blessings from them. And the person realizes أَنَّ السَّيِّئَاتِ مِنْ خِذْلَانِهِ وَعُقُوبَتِهِ. And that the to decide whether to do good deeds or whether to do bad. This is an amazing statement that he said. If you look at how he linked the dua to this, that when you know that whatever Allah decreed will happen, and whatever Allah has not decreed will not happen, you realize that everything good that you did, it came as a blessing from Allah. And every single bad thing, it is a kind of a punishment or Allah Azza wa Jal forsaking a person. So what does it propel a person to do? To make dua, to ask Allah, Allah, don't leave me to myself. فَلَا تَكِلْنِي إِلَى نَفْسِي طَرْفَةَ عَيْنٍ. Don't leave me to myself for the blink of an eye. Because a person who is left to themselves for the blink of an eye will not be able to choose the good deeds that will bring them near to Allah, nor will they be able to keep away from the evil deeds that bring about the anger of Allah Azza wa Jal. So the person begs Allah and turns to Allah Azza wa Jal in dua. He said, فَإِذَا كَانَ كُلُّ خَيْرٍ فَأَصْلُهُ التَّوْفِيقُ وَهُوَ بِيَدِ اللَّهِ لَا بِيَدِ الْعَبْدِ فمفتاحه الدعاء والافتقار والصدق اللجأ والرغبة والرهبة إليه. He said, if a person knows that the source of every good, it comes from Allah's tawfiq, Allah's success, and that success is in the hands of Allah, not in the hands of a person.
معروف هات الرسول وتدخل عليه الناس حبايب جاي تسمعك حبيبي الكل ربنا يحرمنا منها سي علينا حاج محمود لا تمنى عليه